The 2024 nominations for the BAFTA Film Awards have been announced. Former EE Rising Star Award nominees Naomi, Ackie and Kingsley Ben-Adir announced this year's nominees from the British Academy's headquarters in London. Nominations include Oppenheimer, The Zone of Interest and more. The Adapted Screenplay nominees include All of Us Strangers, American Fiction, Oppenheimer, Poor Things and The Zone of Interest. The original screenplay nominees are Anatomy of a Fall, Barbie, The Holdovers, Maestro and Past Lives. Nominated for the outstanding debut by a British writer, director or producer Elisa Selby, Rebecca Lloyd-Evans and Alex Fry for Blue Bag Life, Christopher Sharp for Bobby Wine, The People's President, Savannah Leaf, Shirley O'Connor and Medby Riordan for Earth Mama, Molly Mannon Walker for How to Have Sex and Ella Glendining for Is There Anybody Out There? The Zone of Interest, Society of the Snow, Past Lives, Anatomy of a Fall and 20 Days in Mariupol received nods for film not in the English language. 2023 was a great year for animation, and The Boy and the Heron, Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget, Elemental and Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse all received well-deserved nominations. Directors being nominated for BAFTAs this year include Andrew Haigh for All of Us Strangers, Justine Triet for Anatomy of a Fall, Alexander Payne for The Holdovers, Bradley Cooper for Maestro, Christopher Nolan for Oppenheimer and Jonathan Glazer for The Zone of Interest. And for the supporting actress nominees, Emily Blunt, Danielle Brooks, Claire Foy, Sandra Huller, Rosamund Pike and Davine Joy Randolph were all listed. Supporting actors, Robert De Niro, Robert Downey Jr., Jacob Elordi, Ryan Gosling, Paul Mescal and Dominic Sessa were named as nominees. Of course, the leading actresses and actors are a huge part of the night, with nominees including Fantasia Barrino, Sandra Huller, Carey Mulligan, Vivian Oparah, Margot Robbie and Emma Stone for the leading actress nods. The actor category includes Bradley Cooper, Coleman Domingo, Paul Giamatti, Barry Keoghan, Cillian Murphy and Teo Yu. A huge congratulations to the outstanding British film nominees, including All of Us Strangers, How to Have Sex, Napoleon, The Old Oak, Poor Things, Rye Lane, Saltburn, Scrapper, Wonka and The Zone of Interest. Similar to the Golden Globes, the nominees for Best Film include the one and only Oppenheimer, Poor Things, Killers of the Flower Moon, The Holdovers and Anatomy of a Fall. It's not the BAFTAs without appreciation for British short animation. This year's nominees include Crab Day, Visible Mending and Wild Summon. Oppenheimer and Killers of the Flower Moon received nominations for cinematography and costume design. Unsurprisingly, Barbie was part of the costume design nominations. The Rising Star Award nomination was already announced, with nominees including Saltburn star Jacob Elordi as well as The Bear and Bottoms star Ayo Edebiri. Earlier this month, it was revealed the one and only David Tennant would be presenting this year's BAFTA Film Awards. The 52-year-old actor follows in the footsteps of Richard E. Grant and Alison Hammond, who jointly hosted the awards last year. The 2024 ceremony, which celebrates the best of film from 2023, will be held in London next month, with awards being dished out for directors, actors, screenwriters and more. David will be presiding over all the award-giving action, and has teased that film fans can expect brilliant stars to be in attendance and showered with accolades. The former Doctor Who star, who made a shock return to the franchise last year, said in a statement, "I am delighted to have been asked to host the EE BAFTA Film Awards and help celebrate the very best of this year's films and the many brilliant people who bring them to life." This year's BAFTA ceremony will take place on February 18 at the Southbank Centre's Royal Festival Hall in London. It will be broadcast for fans to watch on BBC One and BBC iPlayer. The event will also be available to watch on BritBox International. Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.